Good morning. I slept very well last night, despite the hard bed. I did get a decent amount of sleep, and the butt is good, the legs are good, everything's like a fresh. I'm now heading to the Malay border, so let's see how that's gonna proceed. Right, well, there you go. That was a goodbye to Thailand. I went through the immigration and it was just a stamp, and there you go. Thank you for visiting. Now a short commute to the Malaysian immigration. Guess we just follow the motorbikes as per usual. Well, that was the easiest border crossing in my life. I didn't even get off my bicycle for that one. Nice. Welcome to Malaysia. Let's go see what's cooking. You see, boys and girls, when you do your homework, it's all smooth sailing, easy peasy. As I passed through the border, I jumped 1 hour ahead, so my day will be 1 hour shorter. Good morning, Malaysia. I've got to get used to that one now. I'm on my way to intercept my master route. In Thailand, they had their unique writing characters where I was unable to understand anything. And yeah, in Malaysia, they got all the typical English alphabet. So it's pretty simple. I still just don't understand what they're saying. Well, it looks like yeah, in Malaysia the roads are just a single lane, and then us motorbikes and bicycles and pedestrians, we left with the scraps. Just this little forgotten piece. So far on this road it's been dead quiet. I had to double check the day to see if it's not maybe a Sunday. And it is Friday, and all the places are still dead quiet. I think it must be a public holiday here in Malaysia. There's the mountains up front. That would have taken me 25 kilometers to cross, has now taken me about 135 kilometers. That's a little interesting street. It's colorful houses, and as per Murphy, as soon as I pull out my phone, I can be on the deadest street under the sun, and a truck or motorbike will come down the road. Yep, definitely Chinese. Not just the lanterns, but also the public spitting in China got actually so bad that they had to put up signboards to say no spitting, especially at pedestrian crossings and bridges. And it seemed like it was a common thing for them to just spit off of the side of the bridge and then lands onto somebody else's face at the bottom. Okay, stopping over for breakfast. Similar setup as Thailand. Breakfast. Some pork, noodles, and shrimp. That breakfast was 7 ringgit, which is about 28 rand. So taking that over to Thai, it's about the same price for what you get. It seems why today is so dead is that they do have a public holiday, but it's not a official one, and they call it the day of nothing. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I've now intercepted my master route, and it's 1,100 kilometers. I'll be mostly sticking to it though. There will be that odd time where I decide to go take a side quest. Today I've got a short day. I wanted to keep it nice and short. and I'm working my way actually down to the ocean. I do have accommodation that is already booked, so nothing to worry about with that. I can just go out and enjoy the day, and let's go see what's cooking around here. Well, it looks like they're building a new road that's going underneath that bridge and following that canal. Well, it's a little bit bumpy, but I was getting a little bit bored on that tar road. Let's go see if I can intercept my master route by taking a little detour. It's gotten to the point where it's basically just stone, massive stone. My road is disappeared. Well, this is 100% the end of the road for me. That is clay, and then it turns to water, so there's no way I'm gonna get through that with my bicycle. And he's busy leveling that freshly laid stone. I've got this water trench to the left, bushes to the right, swamp actually, and we've got a bit of construction work going on, so let's see if I can get through this. It looks like I'm just gonna go down here, jump down there and then go up to there. Or I'll just follow their tracks and see how they got down here. Oh, there's my way out. And I'm back on track. It's a thick yellow algae that's growing at the bottom of that river. Now those monkeys are definitely not used to seeing humans, let alone something on a bicycle, unlike the ones in Thailand where they see a human and they just immediately want to go see what they can steal from you. At first impression I thought, nah, there's no way that there's fish living in that water. Just a few seconds ago I see two massive fish. This is rather like a route that I'm on. I found it on the satellite images when I was doing my planning many moons back. Nice turquoise river to follow, nice jeep track. The only thing is that I've got no fluids with me and it is scorching hot. So all that I can actually think of is just having a nice cool glass of water. And I'm sure that this is not a natural river. It's man-made, so I'm not too sure where it comes from, but I don't think I would be wanting to find myself drinking that water. There is a big dam in the area, a little bit back from where I came from. I couldn't see it with my own eyes, but on the map I saw it there, and it seemed like there could be quite a big infrastructure around it. and this water could be a bit of the runoff. Well, I just had a quick chat with one of the farmers that came past on his motorbike, and it seems like the English is not too bad so far. And I asked him about this river. He did say it does come from that dam, but he did say that there's no factories there. That the problem is that they just throw all kinds of other rubbish in the river, so he doesn't recommend drinking it at all. Feels like I'm almost in South Africa. The dry grass and the white gravel road. That water's starting to look really tempting. I'm quite surprised how long this gravel road is lasting, and I must have been on it for now 10-15 kilometers already. Every time when I see a little bridge come up, I think, oh, that's it, and then I check on my map and it still continues. Yep, I'm still on this gravel road following that river. Look at what it's turned to in this area though. It's got concrete walls. I would love to dive in there right now though. It is scorching out here. Still going strong. And I've noticed that there's some houses popping up. Now you see all these mountains here. That's all the natural border between Malaysia and Thailand. I'm just gonna have to quickly head back inland from one of those bridges. I need to get something to drink and something to eat because I am dying of thirst. I'm dehydrating. A new coffee to taste. Cars are living underneath the bridge. Well, that's the end of the waterway for me. I hit a wall. That was lekker. Well, it looks like I found a path to cycle on alongside a natural river. Let's hope that this path actually comes out somewhere and I'm able to get back onto my master route. It seems like it does go on for quite some distance. A couple of boats. I don't know. Well, there's no purpose to have this paved road going through this area. There's a tar road right over there running parallel to it, and I don't think anybody uses this. I think this is just a part of corruption, you know. Somebody proposes something and his buddy in government says, sure, go for it, just give me a bit of the coin. Looks like I must be getting close to the ocean. Got some mangroves and some boats. Spotted this museum. It's a little one, it looks quiet. So I thought, you know, first day in Malaysia, let me come pop in and see what's cooking. See that? A massive acorn. That's what I'm excited about, is the acorn. So that's the building that I'm in now. British ceremonial sword, old Thai baht, Japanese samurai swords, some little carvings in stones, some old farming equipment, axe heads, type of wood with shiny material in it. Some pieces of china, more pottery, of workshop with a 21st century bench vise. A whole lot of mixed weapons, a meat javelin, monkeys in the garden taking a stroll. Well, nothing really much to write home about, but I must say, acorns number one. Tandas. I did find a little cave here. Let's go take a look. Oh, that's it. Just a tiny little 20-meter cave. The herb garden. It's a little bit too overwhelming for me. We say thank you, terima kasih. Well, that certainly wasn't the biggest cave or museum or herb garden that I've seen, but at least I learned a few words in the local language. Estuary village. Hopefully I can get through here. There's a bridge that I would like to go over. And there's the bridge I'm trying to get to. This is the inside of the Rainbow Bridge. Now we're at the top. This is definitely the number one bridge I've ever crossed. One, it's got a roof. Two, it's got an awesome breeze blowing through. Three, that it's a pedestrian bridge, so no motorbikes, no cars. And number four, you got a beautiful view, eh? Look at that. And that's just something for me to just enjoy the moment, have something to drink, have a little snack, and see what a little bit of Malaysia looks like from a higher point of view. But it's still early, it's early afternoon. I've got some sights to go see. Now there's something I want to show you on that side over there. Selamat. Quite a little interesting village this. Hey, this is a nice little village, eh? Oh, I really like it, how alive the colors look. A little bit too pink for my likings. Hop of girls. What is it? Some type of Pokemon or something. Dora the Explorer. And I found Godzilla. There's two of them. I think if they're gonna drink this water, they might just turn into Godzilla. It looks like it's about 2 meters long. So you can see this is probably what the village would look like if it didn't have all these lively colors. This is that town that's called Perlis, the one that I said that sounds just like perilous. So I'm guessing before they decided to paint the little town and make it look a little bit better, then I suppose it was pretty much perilous. Viva Malaysia! See that fence? So just on the other side of that gate, that small little fence, that's Thailand. There's Malaysia, and there's Thailand. So that's an old cement road and a little house there in the distance. Yeah, that's all Thailand. I had to cycle around all those mountains just to you know what could have been just one step, and then that's a little bit ridiculous, eh? On both sides of the countries they've got roads leading to the physical border, and the only way around is to go to an island, a tourist island, or to head up north. That just makes me think that if you're in Malaysia and you want to go to Thailand, you would need to go to a tourist island of Thailand, Khao Lipi. And if you're in Thailand and you want to come to Malaysia, you would need to come to a Malaysian tourist island called Langkawi. So I'm sure they've got some type of agreement on both sides where, you know, they can milk as much of tourism as they can. It seems like, yeah, also I pay a tourist tax on the accommodation as well. So that's something that you can't escape. This is where it's made its way to this type of dam wall, sluice gates. The dreadful birdhouse with its permanently screeching speakers, green and blue top and bottom, and a black road, and with a splash of gold on this side. Looks like we're coming to the exciting part now. Oh boy. Let's hope this herd of cattle isn't scared of the silent motorbike. Just now they go diving off into the water. They've already spotted me. Those are some smart cattle. They were waiting for me on that side, and I stopped right over here, and all of a sudden they just decided that they were just gonna run all the way around. So that's where the water has reappeared from. I was on the other side of that hill when it disappeared. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. It's rather beautiful, this place that I found. Wasn't on my master route. And it's about 2:30 and I've done about 65 kilometers. So I'm staying just here in town. I thought I'd just come explore a bit and find out what's cooking in the area. And back we go through Rainbow Village. Bit of the beautiful local architecture, cityscape, before I head up the colourful bridge. It sure has been a mix and match of all different things here so far. Kind of reminds me of one of those video games that you play on the computer, where everything looks all great in front and where you are, and then if you get glitched out and you end up going through the map, and then you see all of the unfinished crap parts. Langkawi Auto Express. There in the distance you can see that's the island of Langkawi. The ferry there in the distance blasting its way there. That's the island I would have had to have gone to in order to go from Thailand somewhere in that direction. Not even one of those islands could be a Thai island. To make my way to this area via the ferries. I'm happy that I went to one of the islands in Thailand. Got to see how it is there. And yeah, I will also be going to an island here in Malaysia. And that's just a couple of days away. So we'll see an island here as well. And that is part of my master route. It's 3:30. I've been robbed 1 hour of day when I crossed over the border to Malaysia. It is now time for me to go find my accommodation. Here's my accommodation. It's right across the road from the bus station, and also it's right across the road from the port. So let's hope that there's no bed bugs. Now I have seen at a lot of these places, some of them do have an hourly rate. So it's for those people that are just passing by, coming from the port or the bus station, just to take a few hours to rest. And those are the places that I avoid like the plague, because they do host the plague. Check-in is done. I'm gonna haul my bicycle up those stairs quickly. See what we got. We got the traditional pooper, basin, shower, aircon, bed. Oh, a lot softer. Well, it's basically like Thailand, same. The only problem is is these bloody plug sockets. Yeah, and that's what they take. So I'm gonna have to go search in town for an adapter. I made a quick plan. Took this piece of plastic, pushed down that little safety thing there inside the earth, and I was able to put my charger in, and it's charging. As they say in South Africa, boer maak 'n plan. I've seen one of those paintings before. There's a close-up of the signature. The mop after washing the floor to clean that mirror. And just look at this, eh? You know, like, look at that, eh? Look at these walls. And the bathroom looks average-ish. At least the mirror is clean. But you know, like, it's like a blind person did the grouting. You know, just basically a slum, you know, really. And this place was my most expensive place yet. 375 Rand, eh? I hope Malaysia is not going to be this expensive, eh? And this is one of the cheapest places I could find in this port city, or port town. In Thailand you'll find a place like this for about 250 bucks, tops, you know, like between 200 and 250 Rand. And in Vietnam it would be 150 Rand. And yeah, I guess, you know, it is another country, so their rates are a bit different, eh? So let's hope it does improve. Like I said before, as long as it's a clean place, it's got an aircon, and I get to shower, and it's got a clean bed, there's no bed bugs, I'm happy. But I'm not happy when you pay a premium on something that, you know, that just looks like it should be half the price, less than half the price. You are full. You are full, or you are pregnant. Kato is sleeping here at the laundromat. Just your typical shops along the street. Got the electrical store, typical hardware store. Taking a little stroll down the street, pick up one of those adapters for my cell phone charger. Then the legs do a little bit more than just cycle, even the butter brake, and letting the forehead get some sun. The supermarket looks like here. Oh boy. Local eatery. Bon appetit on the saddest looking noodles I've ever seen. I initially thought it was just like a sparkling water, and when I took a sip at it, I thought, geez, like what the hell is that, you know? Ice cream. Ice cream soda. So yeah, it tastes like ice cream soda. But it tastes like crap though. Basically just tastes like sugar water.